Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Brumstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Vasquez. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Texas. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. He dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. It's sharp. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick catch. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Quick throw to his receiver. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Hard running there through a tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. He lets it go. Put in the open. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Powering through the defender. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And now the handoff. Touchdown! As they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Pressure is coming. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Pass caught. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Longhorns churn out another first down. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Throw. It's Stockton. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it, and complete.
Boy, that pass rusher got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The pass rush closing in. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down. Offense
getting set. It's 2nd down. some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
To throw, it's Stockton. Bringing pressure. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I'd love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Bringing it out. It's Vasquez. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Back in motion now. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Carney. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. 2nd down after that short completion. And he drops back in the gun. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Quarterback still with the football. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a 1st down.
2nd down after that one on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Lets it go quickly. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on return. Tackle at the 17, but a big interception for this defense. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They call the draw play here. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. They talk strategy here. Second and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Alabama. Great connection there for 6 points. We had a short field of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Fielded in the end zone. It's Vasquez. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Delayed handoff. Fighting off the defender.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. That one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. At the 20. At the 10. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Vasquez. And strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. This will likely be the last play of the half. Gives it to the back. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Texas. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Bama. Way too much speed on that play. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Vasquez. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Ron Payne, Quentin Williams. Can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking right, this one caught. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
And when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Finding space at the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Defense is coming after him. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
14.
Bringing it out. It's Vasquez. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Short pass finds the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Hit just as he throws the ball, and he throws his third interception of the day. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Alabama. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Vasquez. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. The Longhorns offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got a man down the middle. Good enough for the first down to the 37. Longhorns come to the line, set a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And they'll set up for the PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here comes the handoff. Football comes out. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going. Touchdown, Tide. They cap the drive with 6 points.
You talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Vasquez. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Carney.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. That has not been the case here so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long. And now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He shreds the tackle.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Leaning on the run game here late. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Running with purpose. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Then they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
63, Texas, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Vasquez. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Down down late. They'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for a late deep shot. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Bringing pressure. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Vasquez. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going, it's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house, touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
He's running out of time here. Tries to get it to the running back. And he makes the catch for 2 points, but there's a penalty marker down. We'll have to check that out. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Chewing clock with the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Dropping back. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Woo. Catch your breath after that one.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Vasquez. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
And this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a player.
Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Again, makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Bring the pressure, and down he goes. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial.